I'm in love with your movie, just quietly. Yeah.
Wow.
If you can be in love with a movie, that I am.
That's great. No, thank you very much.
Tell us about what it was like working on this film.
It was so much fun. We got to go all over the world. We got to go to the best parts of Melbourne, and we were friends beforehand, so we were working with friends every day. I mean, it was kind of a dream come true, really.
Our lives are pretty great.
Outstanding.
Here they are.
Happy birthday.
How do you know it was my birthday? Where are we off to?
Are you planning another holiday?
You know what I was doing at your age?
The Lapata. Dating a girl with shoulder pads?
That's enough.
Rob, you co-wrote and directed this film. How long was this in the making for?
We'd made this observation that being in your 20s now is really quite different from even 20 years ago. We sort of spanned both periods, and we'd got to know a lot of young comics from doing Thank God You're Here. And, you know, they lived out of suitcases, they were never in the same place, they had great jobs, great lives, great relationships, they had great friendships. And they're living all over the world, and we're going, they're global kids now. What happens when you actually have to choose, you know, when you can choose anything? You still have to choose.
She is going to say I do, isn't she?
Oh, kind of hard to tell her intention.
Ben?
Yeah, she's going to say I do.
Her name's Alex.
Hi, lovely to meet you. You don't think I'm going through I've got a midlife crisis at 27?
You're not going to propose, are you? What am I to you?
I've been an idiot.
This is the year you need to go from here to here.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
I do.
Sweetheart.
So this movie's about what you've done with your 20s. Have I wasted it? Am I, you know, just killing time? Should I be more responsible? But yeah, Andy represents the extreme version of that. The guy can't commit to anything and doesn't care and doesn't want to. We'll just go with the flow no matter what. And Nick, Ben's other friend, represents kind of the opposite of that. The guy's a little more old-fashioned, more conservative, wants to settle down, get married. And yeah, it's a tug of war for Ben to figure out what exactly is the right thing to do.
Rob, Sitch and I like to say in set that there's a little bit of Andy in everyone in Australia. Yeah. The guy that just, you know, there's the answer. I don't know what I'm talking about. Can we just go back? What was I talking about?
Hey, look at him. There was no acting. I swear to you, for the first 2 weeks of filming, he thought he was making a documentary. This guy is the character.
Did you ever question your life? No.
We really love the film, and this is really daggy, we really love each other. I don't get to see him very much, so even interviews are an opportunity to hang out.
Yeah, it's great. We're having a good time.
So let's talk about your characters. Because you play best friends in the film and clearly in real life. What, do you relate to your characters? Like, when you were reading the script, did you go, you know what, of all the characters in this film, this is like Alex is the character for me, or Emily is the character for me?
I loved the whole script so much. I would have shown up and done anything in it, and this script was so watertight, and all of the female characters in it gave the leading man a bit of a smack in a way, and I loved that.
This is such a great ensemble cast. Was there moments when you just had to crack up laughing and you just couldn't focus?
Rob Sitch is like the funniest person on the planet. Josh is
so funny, because I'm in, you know, I do stand up, and so I'm surrounded by people. We're constantly, you know, bantering with each other and trying to one up. And then I got on set with Josh, and Rob would say, oh, you know, at the end, if you wanted to ad-lib a bit, or at the beginning, and Josh would just be like, pow, 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 pow. I'm like, I'm going to have to pick up my game if I want to be a part of this.
No, babe, you were good.
When I watched it, it seemed quite improvised, but it was actually very scripted, but it's the way that Working Dog kind of utilise their talent and their script and their dialogue and get you to do kind of what they want, but give you that freedom as an actor to still give it your own touch.
They constantly talk, Rob anyway, is constantly talking about the music of comedy. You'll hear it when you come in, and we just put the note, we just hit right. Okay, we can move on. You're like, do I get it? You definitely got it. Let's go.
Proud of myself this morning.
Mate, it's Saturday morning. We just had a party.
Yeah, I know. I was feeling flat, a decent hill climb. It's amazing how good I feel, you know? Just the endorphins are pumping right through my body. It's...
Hi.
And now I feel flat again.
Don't, mate. Hey, don't do that.
It's my T-shirt,
mate.
And why did you choose to shoot in Melbourne?
We wanted to make an urban comedy. We knew Melbourne really well, and probably of all the cities that we knew, Melbourne's undergone the most transformation. You know, who would have thought laneways was our greatest asset? I mean, that's where rubbish went. And, you know, kids found it. And now people from all over the world are coming to Melbourne going, what is it? How do you do this laneway thing? And like it's a science.
The Working Dog team that have made the castle and the dish, as well as like Thank God You're Here, frontline panel, everything good, basically, keeps going. They're really talented writers.
The film should come with a danger warning. My parents have been wanting to do an Alaska holiday for 10 years. They saw it and they booked the holiday the next day. Couldn't believe it.
Get out.
I was saying, I got a Facebook message from a friend who saw an early screening and then went home and proposed to his girlfriend.
But how does a comedy have that many layers that it does that to somebody? Like, because you're laughing throughout the whole film.
That's the power
ask
of
Working Dog. How the hell do they
Yeah.
do it? It's kind of like, don't tell them it's got vegetables in it, you know, otherwise they won't eat it. But yeah, they make you go and watch a comedy and you laugh, and then a day later you realise, those bastards, there's a message in that.
And if you had to go to a school, or I'm not sure whether you already have, but go to a school and kind of do like the main character had to and do a speech giving advice to young adults,
Yeah,
what would you... You have done it?
I've done it. One of the themes of the film is it's really hard to give advice. And the only thing I say that I think is true is there's no there. You know, I go, I can't wait till I get there. The process is the interesting bit.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, and I thoroughly enjoyed the film. I think it's excellent. There's great Australian films coming out, and I think this is probably my favourite.
Thanks, Ruby.